Hey guys, Sean from Next Step here, back with another product review video. Today I'm going to review another product in the digital adoption space. If you're unfamiliar, the digital adoption space is all about helping people get better at using software by creating kind of in-application walkthroughs. You've seen the pop-up bubbles when you log into an application. The tools in the digital adoption space enable the support of those bubbles to help walk you through certain business process workflows. The product I'm going to review today is called Whatfix. So without further ado, let's take a look at the product and see whether or not myself, without any experience with the product kind of previously, except what I know about the space, if I can start using the product, self-educate, and get some value out of using the product relatively quickly. All right, so I've got the Whatfix website pulled up here, just whatfix.com. As I was mentioning, digital adoption, got a couple of heavy name, big logos on the site. Check out the website. All of these sites kind of look cool. Quotes, which is nice, so on and so forth. Take a look at my top menu up here. I like the Whatfix. So DAP is Digital Adoption Platform. You'll see that acronym around on these products' websites as well too. They've got some of their solutions. They talk about, I like the fact that this one's broken down into both use cases and platforms. I like this better than, I've reviewed the WalkMe product as well too. If you haven't seen that video, check that out. I like the way that this is broken down a little bit more, because this is more organized in terms of how people might think, as in I need help with a specific platform or I need help with a specific type of platform kind of thing. Anyway, I'm going to try to figure out how to use the product. I can kind of see it right here on the website, which is great. The main call to action button is a request for demo, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to get a better experience with using the application from them themselves. But also right here, which is nice and convenient, is I can begin a free trial. So let's go ahead and get that started. I'm going to click on that. I'll punch in my info here. Okay, so remember, our sales team will get in touch with you to understand your requirements to set up your Whatfix trial environment accordingly. Okay, so it doesn't appear that I can play around with the Whatfix product myself. I instead need to go through their sales team. So what we're hoping to do here is get a better understanding in whether or not I can get value out of using the product myself relatively quickly. In this instance, it looks like I can't. So I'm going to have to wait for their sales team in order to kind of have them set me up with using the product, which is less than ideal, kind of not preferred. I will give it to WalkMe. That's a video I've reviewed, or a product I've reviewed already so far. They do give you the ability to kind of play around with the product. Now, if you've watched that video, you'd know that that did not go particularly well. So that could be a detriment in that instance. I don't believe we're kind of ready for that based on what I've seen. But anyway, long story short, Whatfix is going to contact me instead, and then we can kind of do the demo that way. So after I get an opportunity to kind of play around with the product in that instance, I will upload a new video and let you guys know how it went. So coming back to the home page here, one thing that I will knock them on is the fact that they've got the request to demo, and I get it. That's more like the process, in my opinion, that I just went through. So if I really want to request a demo, I'll go to this call to action button. Although this button here, to me, gives me the impression that if I follow this process, I'm going to be able to kind of get started with the product. So that's what I was expecting. In this instance, that's not what happened. They just have a lead capture form, and then someone sends you an automated email response, and then you have to self-service book an appointment with them through Calendly. Not a big fan of that. I don't think this should say start your free trial as opposed to this button. You shouldn't have both of these buttons if the process is largely the same. To me, start your free trial, this is a channel to get me to use the product myself quickly, and then I can measure kind of my time to value, whether or not I'm getting value out of it, because that's what you want, right? So in building digital products and building SaaS products, if we get the users to use the product in short order, taking kind of that product-led growth approach, and they can relatively quickly get to time to value, then that's going to help your product grow. It's going to help gain traction. It's going to help encourage people to ultimately pay for the premium options available in your product, as long as they're continuing to get value out of it. Thanks for watching my video reviewing Whatfix, guys. We really only got an opportunity to check out the site. We did not get an opportunity to check out the product because, as I had mentioned, their free trial button is kind of misleading. It just puts you down the pipeline of scheduling a demo. So I'm going to wait for the demo request. I'm going to check it out that way, and I'm going to ask them why I can't just kind of go into using the product like several other of the products in the digital adoption space. So thanks for watching my video. If you guys would like me to review any other products, in particular from a product-led growth approach that I would highly recommend for other people building B2B SaaS products, please reach out to me and let me know what you'd like me to review. My email is sean@nextstep.io. That's sean@nxtstep.io. Thanks guys, and keep disrupting. This time we'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsor of our show, Next Step Consulting. Would you like to know what the right next steps are for your B2B SaaS business? Are you trying to grow and scale but you're stuck? We can help. To find out how Next Step can help your B2B SaaS business achieve its goals, please email me, sean@nextstep.io. That's sean@nxtstep.io. Thanks, and keep disrupting.